Assalamu alaikum. Today is the day 4 of my 50 days English spoken challenge. Today I would like to talk about learning English. So right now I am stay in Dhaka. So because of learning English, that's why today I would like to talk about this topic, the importance of learning English. Basically, everyone know that English is an international language. If we want to communicate with people of any world who are those are not those people are not talking in our mother language, so we can use and we can try to talk with them in English. That's why English is a international language, and right now there are more than 60 countries those are use their official language of English, and there are many countries their mother language is English. And the important thing is that most of the country in the world try to learn English. Those are this is their second mother language. So we must try to learn English if we communicate with others. Actually, the time of global village, because we can communicate any people, we can collect information of anything, so we can send any information, any data or documents from any corner of the world to another. So that's why this time is a global village time, and in this time we communicate, or we if we want to be a part of this global village, we must learn English. Because without English, without learning English, or without English language, we can communicate a whole world. Because most of the famous books, most of the information, most of the country who are the largest, or who are the idol in this time in the world, those countries' main language is English, and the people also talk in English, and they understand English. So if we want to communicate with other people, with other world, with other information, or with other companies in the world, we must learn English. Because without English we can't communicate, we can't understand others, we can't improve ourselves. So that's why English is must for everyone, especially in this global time. Because in this time of the technological time, and most of the technology and most of the operating system in the world are managed by using, or operate by using this standard of English. So without English we can't survive in the world, we can't improve ourselves, we can't improve our economy. That's why we must learn English. And is another thing is that when we search any good job, or any multinational company job, we must have to learn English. Because without English we can communicate to others. Especially in multinational company, their basic requirement is that to speak English fluently. Without this we can't join any multinational language, multinational company mainly. Those are the biggest company in the world. That's why for a better job, or for a better success in our life, we must learn English. And the other things, that if anyone want to gather knowledge or achieve to higher education, we must learn English. Because most of the famous books or and the higher education is the higher education is start or based on English. Because in higher education, like in Bangladesh, the higher education of different public or private university, our basic language is English. So if anyone learn to English, he can continue his higher education. And if anyone wants to achieve higher education from foreign or abroad, they must learn English. Because without English we can't continue our education in any abroad country. And the education is based on the English of abroad. Because the if we want to go any country, like if we want to go Italy, we can communicate with the Italian people without English, because they don't know, because they don't know Bangla language, and I know I don't know the Italian language. So if we communicate with these people, with these countries, local people, we must learn English. That's why if we want to go abroad in anywhere in the world, or in any country in the world, we must learn English for basic communication and understand people. And another biggest thing is that if we want to get a job in a foreign country, we must learn English. So there are many things of learning English. That's why we must try to learn of this. Actually, the importance of learning English is too much that I can't describe in some words. We all of people, we know the importance of English, and the use of English, and the facilities of English, because in our society, the people who can communicate in English, who can talk fluently in English, who is expert in English, he is he have many honor in our society. He earn more money in the society, in our society. He do a better job than others in our country. Even people who learn English and have another expertise, like digital marketing, developing, or data analysis, etc. That means people who know English, and he has an expertise of any sector in digital sector, so he can earn money, stay in Bangladesh from abroad. That means uh, he or stay in Bangladesh, but he get money from abroad. It's the biggest opportunity right now, because the freelancing system is work in this way, and there are biggest in this time, the biggest company in the world also hire like this way. That's why if we want to do better in our life, if we want to improve ourselves, if we want to get a better job or go to abroad, we must learn English. And English is a second mother language also in Bangladesh, so everyone should learn this. That's why I'm also trying to learn English, and right now I'm stay in a yes English fantasy academy in Dhaka for learning English, and I hope within 2 months I will talk in English, inshallah, because their system is good, also good, and I am trying to do better, and also practice daily, because it's not too easy job. It's very not very tough, but it's shiny activity, because we most of the time we feel shy, we feel uncomfort for talking in English, and because of we talk wrong English, we talk in wrong sentence, and we can't make sentence properly. That's why most of the students feel shy, and can't they feel uncomfort to talk in English. But I am trying to break this from my comfort zone. That's why I'm making videos. Inshallah, I will do. And for me, the next day I will talk in any other topic, inshallah. And the better thing is that if we learn English, we can communicate with others, and we also get honor in the society, and so we can and there are lot of way we will found, inshallah, when we learn English for earning, and make a better lifestyle. And we also try and we also make a good decision, because there are lots of path in open in future when I learn English, when I talk better in English, when I can communicate in English with other peoples in the world. That's a great opportunity for us. That's why if you have opportunity to learn English, I think you must do start it and to try to improve yourself and try to learn English better, and especially in the communication sector, so that you can communicate with the others, you can communicate with people, so you can lead a business, or you can lead a sector in any kind of business, or multinational or local. So if you we have achieved this skill, there are lots of ways, there are lots of paths, there are lots of field will be opened in our eyes. That's why it's better, and it's a good opportunity will made for us. Inshallah, I will try my best, and you can also try to improve yourselves. So see you next day, inshallah. Let's talk, and today is here. Assalamu alaikum.